Good evening, everyone. I am Angela Gegg, and you're watching Angie TV live at 5. We're in the Vuzel TV studios right here in Media City, Dubai. Like the rest of the world, we have hit a global reset, and I'm featuring different guests and segments which can help put a smile on your face, escape the day, and also assist with the things that can make your life better, easier, less complex, and just all around awesome. If you guys have been tuning into my show, then you would know by now that we love our viewers. While Dubai was under a 24-hour lockdown due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we brought you a special edition of Coping with COVID, a show to help you deal with tips for stress, anxiety, isolation, and to enhance your emotional well-being, where I invited industry leaders and professionals to be my guests to help us all. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a sudden and significant impact on every aspect of our lives. There are still 2.6 billion people across the globe under some sort of lockdown and quarantine. The whole world is adjusting to this unexpected situation. It has literally hit us like a ton of bricks. It's had an impact on our lives, our mental health, and our global economy. The way we live and work has changed, but how you handle this going forward is up to you. But it's also up to the media to throw some positivity your way. Personally, I feel obligated to brighten your day. And that's why, guys, we are doing some giveaways on my show. Yesterday, I teased you guys. I got my own drum roll in my head. Drum roll! And today, I have Giselle Brew. She's here to talk to us about a special giveaway, the big one, the 5-night stay in the Caribbean. Giselle is the co-founder of PassPro. She says that a second passport can change your life. She has been working with the Citizenship Invest for more than a decade. And she says a passport determines where you can live, how you get a job, and even how much you earn. It dictates where you're able to live and your tax liability, where you bring up your children, and even where you go on holiday with them. Food for thought. Check this out.
Ever thought you didn't have a second choice? Obtaining a second citizenship or passport doesn't have to be complicated. Imagine you can travel to over 150 countries, both visa-free and stress-free. The possibility is now here and easier than ever. Invest in your family's future with a second citizenship. Introducing PassPro. We are your government-approved advisors, guiding you through your citizenship journey. We make it easy to explore and compare the best citizenship opportunities. Navigate through our powerful online tool to access worldwide options available for you. Simply answer a few questions, and with just a click of a button, get real-time quotes and advice. Ready to proceed with your application? Our team will guide and support you throughout the process. More than 10,000 people all over the world have secured their future through second citizenship. Why not secure yours next? PassPro. Invest today, secure tomorrow.
I'm also joined in the studios by Farah. She's a French-Tunisian conceptual artist, and she specializes in crystal artwork. Wait, I can't pronounce the name. Skovarsky? Artwork. That's it, guys. She recently established herself as the Bling Queen with her sparkling Bling Mafia company. Her modern and elaborate artworks attracted the attention of many influencers and celebrities around the GCC. And she's set to exhibit in many upcoming venues and exhibitions. Check this out, guys. In just a few, I will be joined by my first guest in the studios with Giselle Brew. She's a businesswoman who's lived and worked in different countries and a mother of 2 beautiful girls. And they're all dual nationality holders. Giselle has been featured in Dubai One, Gulf Business, and the Al Arabia News Channel, just to name a few. More with Giselle Brew when we get back from this short commercial break. And we are back. I am Angela Gegg. We're live at 5 right here on Viewzil TV. I'm joined in the studios with my first guest of the day, Giselle Brew. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Great to see you here in the studios. It's a privilege and an honor to have you on the show. You are doing amazing things as a businesswoman with your career, with everything. As you know, I invite guests on that I just love what they're doing. And you make a difference in people's lives. PassPro is your company. I would like you first, if you want to say hi to anyone, please, most welcome. And also, then we can also talk to our audience and tell them a little bit about you and PassPro.
So what PassPro does is we help high net worth individuals to obtain a second nationality within a short period of time, between 3 to 6 months, without having to move.
Right.
So there are several ways that someone can obtain a second nationality, either by residency, by birth, by naturalization. But by investment just fast tracks the process where somebody doesn't have to literally live in another country for more than 5 years in order to obtain a second nationality.
So PassPro is second citizenship.
So we specialize only in citizenship by investment.
Okay.
We are a government authorized agent for all the countries that offer nationality. And these are St. Kitts and Nevis, Dominica, Grenada, St. Lucia, and Antigua, and even Cyprus. So this is all we do. We think each client is unique. So our experience make sure that we take the client from A to Z, ensuring that they go through proper due diligence processes and make sure that when they apply, they actually get the passport.
Okay, excellent. I have a little video for our viewers at home. I'd like to play that for everybody out there. So this video will kind of give you a visual as to what PassPro is. Let's check this out, guys at home. So guys at home, that video should have given you a little idea as to what we were talking about. You saw there that you have a visa-free to how many countries, Giselle?
Well, these countries actually give you visa-free access to about 150 countries. I mean, imagine there are certain nationalities that need to apply for visas in order to go to other countries.
Right.
So St. Kitts and Nevis, Antigua, Grenada, St. Lucia, or even Cyprus, they give you visa-free access to the UK, to Schengen, Hong Kong, Singapore. So it's time-saving for high net worth individuals.
Okay, so a certain, like, say, a high net worth individual from one of the countries that doesn't have easy access or can't get visas, for example, they purchase by investment from yourself, who's an authorized agent from the government, and they're able to travel visa-free, basically.
So the process is the person needs to go through an intense due diligence. You know, we need to ensure that they have a clean source of funds. They've never been rejected any visas. They're not political. They have a good background that's going to bring a good reputation to these countries. So after they go through this process, then they either do a donation into a national development fund, or they buy real estate, that they have to keep for a certain period of time. But within 3 to 6 months, the process is then completed.
And then would their entire family be able to access the citizenship as well, or is it just for the person who does the donation or purchases the real estate?
Actually, it's for the main applicant and their dependents, which would be a spouse, children up to the age of 30 years old that are unmarried, the parents of both the husband and the wife. But as well, once they become a citizen, it can as well be granted to the grandchildren. So it's a citizenship that you're getting, not just the passport.
Okay, and these are, aside from Cyprus, in the Caribbean islands. And imagine having your second citizenship on an island. That'd just be fantastic, you know, with this right now. You could just go retire down there with everything that's happening. Also, tell me about, there's an oath in one in particular. I believe it's Antigua and Barbuda.
So once you become a citizen of Antigua and Barbuda, the applicant must travel to Antigua for 5 days within the first 5 years in order to do an oath and as well to keep renewing their passport, and it's a one-time visit.
One-time visit, okay.
Right.
So they don't actually have to live there to have this passport?
No, it's just a one-time visit within the first 5 years of being a citizen.
But that doesn't apply to St. Kitts or to Dominica. And what are the other countries?
Grenada,
Grenada,
St. Lucia.
St. Lucia.
So they
St.
don't
Kitts and
have the
Dominica.
visit requirement.
Okay.
Only Antigua has the visit requirement of 5 days.
I see. And something sneaky with that 5 days requirements. Should we get into the giveaways? I think I was going to keep it for the end of my interview with Giselle, but I kind of want my audience to hear about this now because it's very exciting. Can you tell the audience what you are here to do today and what you are giving back to my viewers?
So what we have done, especially for Angela Gegg's show, is that any citizen of Antigua and Barbuda that comes to PassPro, we would give them a 5-day visit within the first 5 years, 5-star resort in Antigua. And they as well could recommend their friends or anyone that would like to apply for Antiguan passport. We would give them the 5-star visit in Antigua.
So courtesy of PassPro, we are doing a 5-night stay in a 5-star hotel in Antigua in the Caribbean. So you guys know it's all about you guys watching. We're doing lots of giveaways. We're going to be posting how you can enter this giveaway and of course compliments of PassPro. Tell me a little bit more about the other islands and how that works. Because I mean, I find it quite exciting that you can get a second citizenship and you know, you can actually reside here, but you can go to the islands. It sounds like a paradise, a dream come true. You're not just getting visa-free access to amazing countries. You're also getting to be a resident of a paradise.
So PassPro doesn't just give a second nationality to our clients. We believe it's a long-term relationship that we have with our clients. So we help them through additional services such as renewal of passports, if they've lost their passports, all the consular services that they could obtain from a consulate. We guide them. We become the link between our new citizens and the governments that we represent. So in order to encourage as well these new citizens to come and visit the islands, again, just for Angela Gegg's TV show, we as well are willing to give to all of these citizens as well 5-night stay in their country of citizenship and, you know,
explosion! This is me getting crazy in the house and being so excited because we're not just giving away Antigua and Barbuda. We're giving away St. Kitts. We're giving away
Grenada.
We're giving away St. Lucia
and Dominica.
And Dominica. That's right, guys. 5 giveaways, 5-star hotels. Stay tuned. You have to program yourself to Angie TV on Viewsel to understand these giveaways. I'm so excited to have it here. Information is power. I mean, the giveaways have won us over the entire Viewsel TV studios and myself, of course, Angela Gegg. But why would someone, let's say, choose PassPro over another agency to get their passports?
First of all, our philosophy is that each applicant is unique.
Right.
And not only that, when you have a high net worth individual looking for a second nationality, time is of essence.
Right.
So we don't just then process the nationality automatically. We have an initial due diligence process that nearly 99% guarantees the person to obtain the second passport once they start the process or once we accept their application. But in addition to that, if their application gets rejected, we also give them a full refund on their on our professional fees, so the client really doesn't lose any money. You know, for us, the credibility is very important and the long-term relationship is very important. So we don't like having rejections. We don't accept rejections. And this is why when a client comes to PassPro, they can pretty much feel safe and secure that once we start their application process, they will definitely get the second nationality.
Amazing. I actually have another video that I'd like to show to our audience of PassPro in action. Their headquarters are here in Dubai. Let's take a look at this video. Yeah, I like that. How you mean? Correct. So that video kind of showed you a little bit about the PassPro office in action, all of the staff working hard, doing their paperwork, getting everything done. Tell me a little more, Giselle. Tell me a little more about it. I just feel there's so much information out there that the audience would want to know. Tell me more about the process.
So the main concern for someone looking for a second nationality is the legality part. So these countries have within their constitution the permission to give you a nationality through investment in a short period of time. The most important thing is the initial due diligence when taking an applicant through. But they as well must provide certain documentation which we help them through. So the first step is they provide the documents required, which would be like proof of finance, their identity, their 10 years of history. We submit the application to the government. The government takes around 60 to 90 working days to do their due diligence, and then they provide an approval for the citizenship. The person makes their investment, and a month after they execute their investment, then they would get the passport.
Amazing. How does this help tax-wise, the tax liability? I read that on the website. So would somebody be able to, in one of the islands, be able to open an account, and how does that part work?
Well, what happens is that these countries, they don't have any taxation on foreign income.
Okay.
So once the person becomes a citizen, they don't need to worry that, okay, you know what, I have to pay taxes on my foreign income. As if you become, let's say, an American. Once you become an American, you have to pay taxes on your foreign income or any income that you make, you know, around the world.
Oh, wow.
Whereas many times people would then give up their current nationality and prefer then getting a second nationality or becoming as well a non-tax resident.
Oh, wow. So in order for the taxes to be beneficial to them, they'd actually have to give up their home passport?
No.
Oh.
Each country has their own regulations.
So each country has a different regulation.
So the applicant would just have to check with their taxation lawyer in order to see how is it that it can benefit them having a second passport.
Wow, amazing stuff. Giselle, I just feel that, you know, having this option, you know, right now in COVID, of course, passports were almost, I would say, insignificant because we were on a lockdown. But coming out of this, people will want to have the freedom to move. People will want, I mean, there's so many people that got stranded, that got stuck, maybe they didn't have a visa. If they had this passport, they would have been able to have moved freely, from what I understand, you know? So right now we're struggling, but when this is done, we're going to go back to normal. That is 100%, not 100% normal, but we will go back to our way of life. And I think it's really important to have another passport.
One of the things I'd like to add, Angela, is that the investment is not much. We're talking about a minimal investment of at least $175,000 for a family of 4, and that's not much.
Right.
Considering that you're getting a lifetime nationality as well that you can pass on to your grandchildren.
All right, so it's forever. Wow, that's amazing. Giselle, any final words for our viewers? Is there anything that you want people to know about what you're doing, how they can contact you? I mean, I know you're on Instagram, PassPro, you have your website. I'm happy to answer questions as well on our social media. when they contact you guys. If you do have questions, you know, you can always let us know. But how can people get a hold of you if they're interested in finding out more about this product?
Go to our website, go to www.passpro.co or call me on my mobile, 0567281124, and it's, you know, it doesn't cost anything to be pre-screened, and it doesn't cost anything to pre-assess the person's.
Right, so they're not actually, it's not, they don't come to you and you say, give me 15,000 deposit, then I'll do all this. They come to you and you actually do the work for them.
Correct.
And then only if they're approved does the deal go through.
Only if their pre-screening is going to qualify them to become a citizen, then we would start the application process.
Amazing. Just one more question before we go. Why these islands in particular?
Because these are the only countries that have the citizenship by investment within their constitution.
Oh.
You know, in the Caribbean, it's mainly tourism, but we have a very good passport. So
Yes.
it's another source of income for these countries.
Okay, so that's in their constitution. It's not like you're buying a passport. You're actually getting a citizenship by investment, 100% legal, 100% verified. You can check it out. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about this. Because that often people ask questions. They're like, am I just buying someone's passport? But no, this is actually them becoming a citizen.
Investing in a second nationality.
Amazing, amazing. Giselle Brew, thank you so much for joining me here today. Guys, Giselle, she's amazing. Get in touch with her if you'd like more information. Send us your questions as well. I am gonna cut to a short commercial break because when I get back, I'm gonna be joined in-house by the Bling, a queen from Bling Mafia.
It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day.
I am Angela Gegg. We are back. We are live at 5 right here on Viewsel. I'm joined by my second guest of the day, Farah, the Bling queen, is here with me today.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Bling, bling, you're welcome. Guys at home, you're going to understand. I mean, I played a little video in the beginning, but now I'm going to play some pictures. And we also brought some real life stuff here for you to understand why we call her the Bling queen. Check it out, guys at home. Look at that. Fabulous. I think we have a piece similar to that here that
Yes,
we'll show the
actually.
audience a little later.
Marilyn was my first piece actually.
That was your first piece.
Yes.
Your first piece.
First portrait.
Amazing. And when you do this artwork, I've seen you in action, and later on we're actually going to play it.
Yeah.
So we have a video in fast forward so people can see. They really can't imagine the intricacy that goes into this art form.
Yeah, it's stone by stone, literally. Like you can't shortcut it. You can't use a machine. It's all your hands, your eyes, and you have to do it and have the patience for it.
Yeah, that takes some incredible creativity, B, patience.
Yes.
C, I mean, just you are so talented.
Thank you.
Before we talk a little bit about the art, you're welcome. Why don't we tell our audience a little bit about Farah? And just, I don't know, let our audience know, who is Farah?
Well, I would love to know actually, but I think basically I've always been drawn to art, whether from what I studied or my lifestyle. I've been always into art, whether it was like performing art or creative art. I studied in University of Art in London, and this Bling adventure started about a year ago now. And I did not imagine that it will take over my whole life. I've always been drawn to everything, so I was kid sparkly. But really, like when I decided that's what I'm gonna do, I give it all my energy. It's been crazy, and I'm so blessed for it.
Why don't you take some off? Let's show our audience some of these pieces.
Okay, so this is Oscar.
Okay, Oscar. There's a name, guys.
Yes, this is
Oscar.
my baby. This one will always remain with me. So yeah, this is my angel.
Can I have the mic?
Yes, this is
Awesome. So check this one out, guys at home. This is a Bling Bling microphone. I think I'll keep this for Angie TV. Hello, excuse you. So check it out here. I see that you've also done Grant Cardone.
yes.
Check that one out.
Well, basically, what I always try to do is to do like people who influence me or admire. So I did icons. Right now, I'm working on Michelle Obama. Actually, like I'm trying to do all the icons that like inspire me and change the world in some way. So I did a lot of female, and then I decided to do these two men. I can't tell you how much I hated beard. It's another level.
Doing the beard because of the details in that piece.
Exactly. I mean, and especially when it's different colors, it was just.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, nothing is impossible when you put your mind to it. Really.
I totally agree. We have an interesting piece here of Marilyn. Let's show that up as well. So, of course, I'm going to be a fan of the Marilyn pieces and what have you. I mean, I'm a real estate girl, so Grant Cardone is okay, but I love this. Is elegant. It's gorgeous. It's just. I think I saw you doing this one.
Yes.
You were posting online when you were
Yeah.
actually doing this piece. And how long, let's say, did this particular piece take you?
It took me 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Yeah. I mean, it was the first, so I kind of like took really my time, but I was like doing it for like 10 hours a day.
Ah, okay. So it was a consistent 2
Yeah,
weeks. You were
yeah.
literally putting on piece by
Yeah.
piece by piece.
Yeah.
So you buy these crystals and then you pretty much glue and one
Yeah.
by one by one.
Basically, when you have like a sharp line, it's very easy, but it's when it comes to do like shadows for the hair, for the shadows of the face, this is when like the technique has to be perfect. There's been a lot of bump on the road.
Right, of course. Of
But
course.
when I decided to do a full piece on its own, that one was the first one, and I was like, I can do it. I can do that, and I was very happy about it.
Amazing. So how much, let's say, would a piece like that sell for?
One like this is gonna be about 5,000 dirham.
Okay, yeah.
Take it before I become really famous, and it's gonna go up.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
So yeah, but then also what I love to do is to do like personalized item, like people portrait or for a gift. I can't post them all online because I have to respect people privacy.
No, of course, because people commission you to
Yes,
do these
exactly,
pieces.
yeah.
That's what I mean. So
Yeah.
if somebody wanted a portrait of their,
Yes, totally.
partner or their
Yeah.
children or their,
Yeah.
their pet,
I do a lot of
Anything.
them actually. Yeah. Exactly.
you would do it for them. And let's take a look. Is that a glasses box?
Yeah, this is like, it's actually a sweet box.
Oh, a sweet box.
Yeah, you can put
Cute.
jewelry or basically
Love
every time
it.
I found something that I found cute, I try to make it like more special.
So cute. I
It
love
looks
it.
like a clutch actually.
Yeah, it does. It's super cute. Guys, I think we have a video. I mean, you see this, but I don't think you can actually understand what goes into this. Let's play one of those videos where you actually see Farah in action. You're doing great.
Everybody shake it, baby.
So that was her wash your hands little demo. I love it. But on that video, you can see piece by piece by piece by piece. This was so cute. The fact that you, over the COVID-19 situation,
Yeah.
became inspired to do a piece to promote washing your hands.
Exactly. What kind of better way to pass a message?
What made you come up with this idea to do this?
Well, I was at home and I was washing my hands so much. I was like, let's make it fun. At least every time I see this bottle, at least something special about it.
It really is. It's so cute. I see you've done it with this. You've done it with Dettol bottles. You've done it with quite a few different things. So that's really cool that you're doing that, putting that out there on social media so that people could, it makes it almost more fun. We are under a lockdown. We are stressed out at home. But hey, we can bling out and wash our hands in style, you know?
Exactly. That's exactly the point. Yeah.
I love it. Your house must be amazing.
Oh yeah.
I can't even imagine all the bling in her home. Even here, guys, take a look at these. We've got Pepsi and Coca-Cola. Pepsi and Coca-Cola, if you'd like to commission her, we exhibited this on my program first. Please get in touch. I'm just teasing, of course. But this is also super fun and creative, the fact that you came up with this idea. What inspired you to do this?
Well, actually, I'm working on some project where I had to do miniature sizes for
Yeah.
like giant sculptures, 3D sculptures.
Oh, wow.
So I practice actually on the cans. And when it comes out great, I could do like the prototype for the biggest projects.
That is so cool. That is really awesome, Farah. You are one of the most talented women I have met.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You have experience in dance. You're a teacher. You've taught dance. Tell me a little bit about that. How does it feel to actually teach? This is wonderful. Maybe later you'll be teaching people this, but your artistic levels go above and beyond just art. You're a teacher. You're creative. You're an innovator. I mean, I love it.
Well, for me, I mean, especially in this quarantine, we realize the importance of art in our life, because when you think about it, if we didn't have music, films, the way also the aesthetic in your house, right now in quarantine we will go crazy. Like art has so many like facets to it, and we need it so much right now to go day by day. And art for me always has been like breathing. And the fact that I was a dance teacher, I have this kind of structure of how to do things. Like everything has to be counted and organized. So yeah, actually you made a point, because I would love to teach how to.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're very, very, to have this, you must be extremely dedicated.
Yeah.
And patient.
Yeah, well, that's
Because
yeah, because usually when you imagine an artist, the studio is messy and there is brushes everywhere. No, I can't afford this kind of messiness. Everything has to be extremely structured.
And it's very intricate, one by one. And what would happen, for example, if you, let's say you messed up and you didn't like the way it looked, would you go back and pull off all the studs and redo it, or how would that work?
It happened, but with experience now, if I have a doubt, I will move to another place of the canvas or something, and I will go back to it, because by experience, I know if I have a doubt, that means there is no doubt.
Right, right.
That is a rule that I learned the hard way.
Okay, any pieces, let's say, that you're actually working on now, anything that you're really proud of? I know you said you're doing Michelle Obama.
Yes.
That's amazing. Are you hoping maybe you're going to meet her and give it to her? Or how does that work?
So I really hope so. I mean, I do. The thing is, the way I see it is like, do what you love, and the people will love back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I will not do things that I don't find aesthetic, or I really go for things or people that I admire or make a change in the world. And who better than Michelle Obama? And actually the other one that I done and is gonna get it soon is Huda Beauty.
Oh, Huda Beauty!
Yes. I can't reveal it before she sees it.
Yeah, of course. So we can't show it to you guys. Oh, maybe we should get her here and have you reveal it on our show. Huda Beauty, we're gonna be calling you to get your piece on Angie TV. That would be so cool. Yeah, that's really, it's amazing when you can connect with people that you know that have made an impact on society, and then you actually do something really special for them.
Yes, and also, I think also for the gift I did for like people who wanted their own portrait, there was also people who were making portrait for others, because the way the artist sees you, I will always give you my vision of seeing you. And maybe you didn't see yourself as beautiful as I can prove to you. Look how I see you.
Right.
And people are like, oh my God, I look amazing. I'm like, yeah, that's how I see you.
Yeah, I love these pieces. Let's take a look at the pacifier really quickly. Why don't you tell us about these two pieces? I mean, guys, if you want your child to be bling, take a look at this. Child bling in the house even. I mean, this is just incredible stuff. We live in an age where we just want to be fantastic. We want everything shiny, sparkly, beautiful, bigger, better, stronger, badder. Well, hello. You've got it right here with the Bling Queen.
Exactly.
Farah.
You start at a very young age.
You start at a young age blinging out. I just love it. It's just fantastic. Farah, is there anything that you'd like to share with our viewers, with anyone watching? A big hi and hello to anyone out there?
Well, I would like to thank everybody who was there from the beginning and came along. It's been an adventure, and it's only the beginning. I'm very excited for everything, and I'm so grateful for whether it's a follower, someone who gave me a nice comment, a client. I'm grateful for all of it, really, and I hope to see more of you and you see more of me.
Don't forget us here at the Vuzo TV studios when you're super rich and super famous. You'll be one of these big artists, and I'll be like, hi, Farah. You'll be like, who you? I don't know you.
Never.
I'll be like, don't you remember me? You debuted your work on my show. I'm just kidding. I know that would never happen. So, but as I said before, innovative people, artists, people with a mind, people with adventure, people with a soul, you are one of them.
Thank you.
And I thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Let the audience know how they can find you.
Yes, you
Bling
can.
Mafia.
The website is under construction. The best way to find me is Bling underscore Mafia, Bling Mafia, and Twitter the same name, Eddie the same name, Pinterest the same name, and you have all the detail of how to email me and everything on the Instagram, Bling Mafia.
Bling Mafia, and you guys can follow and check her out in action. She posts stories. She does lots of really amazing stuff. I mean, it is, you know, the day I met you, I was super impressed. I was like, this stuff is amazing. I mean, anything art related, I love it. So thank you so much for being a guest on my show today.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on. Guys, we are going to cut to a short commercial break, and we'll be back with more Angie TV in just a few.
It's a beautiful day.
Welcome back, welcome back. You know where you are, you know who I am. A big thank you to all my guests that joined me today, Giselle Brew of PassPro and Farah of Bling Mafia. Guys, Farah just announced that she will also be donating a piece for my giveaways. So I'm super excited. That was an absolute surprise. I didn't expect that. And I would have never asked for that because her stuff is just so amazing. So stay tuned for that because she has just offered to give a piece for my giveaways. Guys, you have been locked into Planet Dubai on Vuzel. It's that time of the day. Shout out time. Of course, a big thank you to the whole Vuzel team behind the scenes for making this show possible. I have to say a big hi and hello to Indira, Craig in Belize, Bridget, Shannon, and Nick in Greece, sending you all virtual hugs. Alf in Syracuse, Hassana from Sunset Hospitality right here in Dubai, Youssef 1, 2, 3, and 4, Vegas, New York, Los Angeles, Denver, Ohio, Russia, the Ukraine, Indonesia, the Philippines, Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, Costa Rica, Belize, and the rest of the Caribbean. And to every person that has tuned in worldwide, you rock. Especially those of you right here in the United Arab Emirates. We love you, Dubai. Guys, stay at home and send me your requests. Send me your shout outs. Feel free to connect with me on Instagram at Angela Gag. You can also email me here at my company website, agegg@vuzellive.com. So that's the email for the company of Vuzel. Send me an email and we're all good. You can also find me on Facebook at Angie TV Live. And guys, we have so much more in store for you. I've got another few days of being in the studios. So I'm very, very, very excited for the next few days. I've got more guests coming in, more amazing giveaways. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. Once again, you've been locked into Planet Dubai. For Vuzel TV, live at 5, I am